Alright guys, this is going to be my first video. We're going to go check some beaver traps. They've been underwater for probably 2 days. It flooded down here pretty bad, it got a lot of rain. Traps are underwater, about 3 foot of water, so I ain't been able to check them in a few days. The water finally went down a little. We're going to get there and see if we got anything in our traps and reset them if we need to. Alright, y'all come on. We got a bunch of 330s and 220s set down here. We're gonna check them and see what we got. Water don't look too bad deep, but we'll go ahead and cross this and see where we're at. Water's still pretty cold. I'd hate to fall in the water. Anyway, a little bit about me. My name's Jeff. I'm from Alabama. I do a little everything: hunt, fish, trap, just you name it. So y'all just come along, hang out with me. Wow, that's pretty deep. I've got a trap right there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it today, but got a bunch more. Got a bunch more behind us, so we'll go see what we got then. Go back up the creek this way. Alright, there's a beaver dam right here. I've got a 330 set on it with a little lure. It may be set off just because of all the rain and everything we had. It looks like it's underwater, but I'm gonna check it and rebait it or lure it, whatever I gotta do. See what we need to do. Alright, the rain has set it off. We're gonna have to reset it and put a little more lure back out here. That won't be no big deal. Y'all probably don't want to watch me take the whole time to reset this thing. If you do, comment. I can show you how to set them, set up any kind of set. Just follow or like my page, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see, and I'll do some more. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, I got her fixed back up. Got a little damn break here. I got it set in there with a little Hoosier trapping supply call lure. They got this flooded pretty good, but let's go to the next one. I'm gonna pause y'all for a minute, get to the next one, and we'll get ready to check the setter, reset it. We'll be back. Alright, I've got a snare set right here on this log The beaver's been going under it. But I'm gonna check it, reset it, bait it, lure it, whatever, and let y'all watch me. Getting pretty deep out here. It actually still looks pretty good. I'm gonna put a little lure on it. Some Hoosier Trapping Supply Beaver call lure number 503. It's pretty good stuff. I'll tell y'all too, I do a lot of predator trapping. Our trapping season closed about 3 days ago, so I can still trap beaver and coyote. Next season coming up, we have a lot of predator trapping to do. We'll be deer hunting, turkey hunting, a little bit of everything. Alright. There's that. Alright, I'm going to go to the next set and I'll turn y'all back on. Alright. We're not that far from it. It's just on the other side of this brush. You can see the beaver's starting to flood out in the field pretty good. That's why I'm trying to trap a bunch of these beaver in here. This used to be a field, now it's turning into a pretty bad swamp. Kind of crazy walking through this stuff. You gotta be careful, some of this stuff's like a sponge. It's not real deep on the right side, but the left side's probably up to my chest. And I had a set right there, and it looks like it's gone. It's probably just under the water, but yeah, I don't see it. I'd hate to step on that son of a gun. Alright, we'll be back. Let me see if I can find this thing. I know it's here somewhere. Probably down there somewhere. I think I forgot to tie it off. Well, the flood water has washed my trap off. I didn't tie it off. It's a rookie mistake, my fault, but I've got another one right over there. We can go check. Made another rookie mistake. I did not bring my setting tool, my tongs for my 330, so if this one's set off or has a beaver in it, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to where I put that snare and get them. But that's just trapping. That's actually doing anything. You always forget something. Look how flooded this is. There is a ton of beavers back here. I didn't think I'd catch anything because it flooded so bad back here the other day. All my traps were under 2 or 3 foot of water, so I figured everything would be either washed away or flooded over it, or the beaver swam over it, being that the water was so high. But anyway, I found this little mound of dirt right here. Here's my other trap, and it's pretty secured off, but we had a 330 right there. And here's another problem. You can't catch anything if you don't take your safety off. There, that was kind of... I found a mound back there. The beaver looked like they had been setting on it, eating sticks and stuff. But I'm gonna get y'all in here, and I'm gonna go right over there and put out some lure. I'm gonna use some castor lure here. Alright, I'm gonna put a little beaver and rager here, castor lure, on this little mound here. Let them get through there. I like to get a little stick and get a little bit out and just put it in the water right here. That way that scent's in the water and the beaver can follow it whichever way the current's coming from. Maybe we'll catch one this time since I took the safety off. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all, I am not a professional. I've been doing it for a little while, but I just like doing it. Getting rid of the beavers for people, trapping them. Alright. I'm gonna walk down the creek here. As you can see, it's flooded pretty good. I mean, pretty good ways out of the way. But I am gonna walk back up this way and see if I can find that beaver trap. If I find it, I'll let y'all know. Well guys, no luck finding that other trap. It's either got washed down under the water or a beaver got caught in it and washed it away, but it could still be under the water back there. So maybe when the water goes down in a few days, maybe it'll turn up. I hate losing traps, especially 330s, over $20 a piece. But anyway, headed back to the truck to get these waders off. Got more traps to check, so y'all stay with me. Don't forget, if you like this kind of stuff, just subscribe and like and follow me. We'll be doing this stuff all year. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. We got more traps checked, so don't go nowhere. Alright guys, this is my other spot. We got a 330 right over there, but I mean it's flooded out where I walk in. Come in to check this trap. It's pretty flooded. The water's rushing pretty good in the creek, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to check it or not. Yeah, I would say it's probably flooded. It's right there where that rushing water starts. I'll look over there and see if I can see anything, but I really don't want to stick my hand under the water, Lord. I don't know if y'all have been caught by a 330. I haven't, but I don't want to start. That'd be bad. Too bad. I see something. Kind of looks like floating. It may be a beaver, but let's get over here. Get over here and see. This water's pretty deep. I'll see how far I can get. I really don't want to stick my hand under the water, but we'll see if we can get it. Wow. Yep. She's pretty deep. I don't recommend you checking your traps in water like this. It's probably more dangerous than anything, but I mean, it's not flowing too bad, but it's just, this tree fell here and it's really aggravating to get to. But I did tie this trap off. and I can see the wire, so I'm gonna have to duck down under this tree. If I can get to the trap, I can pull it up with the wire. And I've got about 50 other places I'd rather have it setting. Alright, I'm just going to reach over here and grab the wire. I'm not sticking my hand down there. I'm just going to pull it up. Because I don't know if the trap's been set off or not. And I would hate to find out with my hand. It's getting kind of tough to do this with one hand. I got to get me a tripod. Alright. Got the trap. It's coming up. I said it was coming up. Pretty heavy. Alright, I'm going to set y'all down here for a minute and use both hands and see if I can't pull this trap up. Holy Toledo. I'm glad I didn't stick my hand down in there. Because that looks like, I'm going to get it around here so you can see it. Well, he's dead. But, could you imagine sticking my hand down there feeling for that bad boy and that thing grab you? I don't know if I'd rather take my chances with the beaver or the turtle. Alright. That's a big turtle. Whoa! Folks, he is still alive. And he looks pretty mad. So, I'm going to drag this out of here. I'm going to pause y'all. I'm going to reset this trap somewhere else where the water's not flowing as bad. And we'll be right back. Stay with me. Alright guys, I got a crossover right here from the main creek. It crosses over right here. And it goes to this little beaver pond. So, I've got it right there set up. Hopefully something will be there in the morning. Got the snapping turtle out of the trap. He was still alive. But we're going to come back and check these in the morning. See what we got. I still had one flooded over there close to where I caught the snapping turtle, but no snap. Couldn't check it because it was flooded, but we'll be back in the morning. Like I said, just subscribe and follow me along. Like I said, I do predator trapping, but it's been so crazy wet here lately. I haven't been able to put any predator traps in the ground, coyote traps, but we're having a coon hunt tonight at church, so I might bring y'all along, show you a little bit. It's pretty fun. Don't forget, subscribe. Catch y'all later in the morning.